know about Charles?
Hello, joyous morning to all.
Yes. It's a glorious day for knowledge.
That's right.
Right, so it is him and me.
Us,
We.
yes.
And so if you remember, we are doing Time Magazine's top 25 influential political icons.
Yes.
And
Very influential.
very important people. So, last time
Probably
we left...
the most important people of all time.
Ever.
In history. In the universe. And you might be wondering why he's wearing a hat like this. Well, he's just...
I'm trying to appeal to the common man.
That's right.
See, look. Dude.
Yo. Did you feel that? Well, anyway. Well,
So,
moving on.
We're on number 22.
And number 22, Charles de Gaulle, who was the father of modern France.
Yes.
Not that I would know anything about that, being as cockney man.
Danny Dyer.
Ray Winstone.
Phil Mitchell.
Who are those people? You know?
Haven't a clue,
Haven't
really.
the bloodiest clue. But anyway.
Probably French.
Well, now what did he do? He was a war hero.
Yes,
he was.
He fought against the Nazis in Germany during World War II. The second one, the one with Hitler.
Was it two?
Yeah,
Oh yes, it was two.
World
I
War
got a
II.
mistake.
I means two, and he helped with the German armistice. Now, an armistice.
What is that?
An armistice is a legal document that prevents one country, an entire country, from making weapons legally.
Oh.
I'm sure there were, German resistance people, underground type agencies that made and ran weapons for Germany, but they were doing it illegally. Why? Because Germany had an armistice against it.
Is that what an armistice is?
Yes.
Well,
Basically a surrender,
I feel a whole lot smarter already. See, this is why we have
This is why we do
the
this.
joy of education. You just... Yeah, the cranium is just overflowing.
About to blow his
Knowledge.
mind.
It's like, wait, here it goes. Woo! All right.
Oh.
Moving on. Next
all right.
person, who do we have?
Number 21.
Kim Il-sung.
Kim Il-sung, needless to say, is an Asian.
Yes, hold on now.
Pop up. All right, here we go.
No.
He is an Asian, but he's specifically
North Korean.
Yes, he is the father of communism in North Korea.
Communists.
Now, you see, communism, was originally a branch off of Marxism, which was, of course, started by Karl Marx.
Yes.
And communism is a belief where the government has an equal share to, well, everything, really.
But basically, yeah.
Yes. I mean, the government has an equal share, your neighbors have an equal share, everyone has...
Everybody's sharing everything.
Yes.
You don't have anything of your
I mean,
own.
really, they took the phrase
Never.
sharing is caring a bit too far. Yeah. But he was the one that introduced communism to North Korea.
Yes.
Which is then why America went to war with North Korea in the Korean War.
But he looks very happy in this picture.
He is a very pleasant chap, I'm sure. I mean,
Even though he's a communist, I mean,
Yeah.
some of the finest people I know.
are communists?
Well, not all of them, but I mean, well, anyway, never mind.
Moving on. Number 20
Oh, we've got another one.
is another Asian. Qin Shi Huang. Qin Shi Huang.
Excuse me. I've been sick.
He was a 13-year-old when he became king of the Qin state.
Oh, pardon me, mate. I'm going to grab this from here. Come
He's got
on.
a drinking problem. Look at that. Anyway, he unified China during a time of great unrest.
Yes.
All the Chinese providences or states, the equivalent of states, were at war with each other.
Yes.
And it was in year 221 BC and he single-handedly united China, and it has since. It is what's the word I'm looking for? It's the longest-lasting unification.
Yes.
Yes,
That's the word.
It's the longest-lasting empire. You know, ever since 221 BC.
Well, now, see, here's the thing too, mate, because although he's hailed as an iconic unifier of a nation and a culture, he's still responsible for one of China's greatest cultural tragedies, too. And you know what that is?
What?
Well, to keep history on his side, you know what he did?
Made
He's-
everyone short and made them slap the dice?
No. What he did was he set fire to all books that were not... No. He set fire to all books that were not related to medicine, agriculture, certain sciences, and the story of his own dynasty. And he burned scholars alive for owning such forbidden texts. Now, why was this?
Him and Hitler would have gotten along well.
Hitler.
He burned books too. Or just books in general, really.
Well,
Well, why was that? Why did he do all that?
why did he do all that?
Yes.
Well, sorry, mate, you're gonna have to talk. I did.
Now we'll never know. It says that Quinn set fire to all books not related to medicine, agriculture, and the story of his own dynasty.
Yeah, I know,
and
just
burned
read that.
scholars for owning forbidden texts. Now, the reason that he did all of this was to put himself in a good light.
Yes.
Anything that was printed or read that said anything negative about him, he simply burned it. Anything that was printed that he did not think should be taught,
Yes.
he burned it. People who taught things that he didn't like, he burned them.
Yes, he did.
Him and Hitler.
I've been great chums.
Hitler? That's Qin Shi Huang.
They're like this.
Yes.
Like a
Well,
cross. Like that. No, we'll just say
Right,
it like
no,
that. I
like
prefer
that,
that. Yeah. But number two.
oh,
Filthy
number 19 is Simon Bolivar.
Also known as the Liberator.
Yes.
Yes.
South of the Rio Grande, he's, the Rio Grande being the largest river in South America. He's known...
It's the biggest. The biggest
biggest river,
river.
period?
A river
I thought the Nile. No, Nile's not that big.
in Latin America. We're not talking the whole world.
All
but
right, all right, anyway.
Well,
He's known as the Liberator. Why? Because he led the independence movements in no less than 5 South American states.
unbelievable. I could never.
Now, you see, Latin America was seeking independence from France.
Yes. Bloody Frenchman.
You see, while the Spaniards came to North America, the French went down south. Much like they have now.
Yes.
They do nothing but go south. And I don't mean direction.
Yes.
I mean they're useless. Anyway.
But
Latin American countries were seeking independence from the French people. This liberator helped lead rebellions in 5 states. And if you know anything about South America, the states in South America are huge.
yes,
That's
definitely.
how many states are there in South America?
In South America.
Probably a dozen. So he led close to half of the entire continent
Yes, it's.
to independence.
Yes.
No wonder he's on the list.
And you know, it actually says here that he was called the George Washington of South America. He was the leader of a nation.
Indeed. It's
And very
ironic.
much
You know, it's
so.
ironic that they were seeking independence from the French, and a Frenchman helped get them their independence. So
Did he
really,
just
you have
call
to ask, did they get independence after all?